We approached approximately 18 months ago a combination of representatives from Paws for Progress, Alzheimer Scotland and Dogs for Good.
Is that for a person with dementia they can have problems with rehydration.
Here we work every day training up assistance dogs and also training up the students who are involved in preparing these dogs for people with dementia out in the community.
That's it, and then she can...
I see it as an opportunity to get involved in something very worthwhile. If you're an animal lover, it's kind of the ideal opportunity for you as a person. I'm doing this 7 months now, I love it every day.
The dog will hear the alarm, and on that response will go and fetch the medicine pouch.
And some of the guys have said how much it's changed the way they feel about themselves. It's given them the chance to feel as if they're really making a difference to somebody out in the community.
It's going for a great cause. The dogs are helping like people with dementia, and it's understanding the frustrations and the stress that can come along with it, both for the carer and the person with dementia, and seeing the benefit that the dogs can give these people and give them a wee bit more independence and responsibility. It's brilliant.
We're going to give her a break and give her some playtime to reward her, but we need to take the jacket off because she's no longer working. It's her free time.
We don't have students who miss any sessions. We don't have students who lose interest after a little while. It's very much something where once people have joined, they're very, very committed, very, very motivated and really want to continue for as long as possible. And that is continuing after they're released as well, in terms of wanting to then go on to volunteer and support the project in further ways at that point as well.
I think all our hope is that they will have gained an awful lot of self-esteem, self-respect, confidence, a lot of belief in doing something that they never thought they'd be able to do, knowing that they can be worthwhile members of society. It's almost like a selfless act, and it gives them real self-worth.
Malcolm and his wife Imka received their dog Webb last September, so they've been together as a working partnership for several months now, and it's going really, really well. Imka is a full-time carer for Malcolm, who has dementia associated with Parkinson's, and this gives a number of challenges for him every day, and Webb is trained to specifically assist him with those.
One of the really practical things Webb does is kind of fetching his medication, Malcolm's medication, at set times, which is important for his condition. So I know even if I'm not around, Webb will go and get the medication, bring it to Malcolm, and make sure that he actually takes it as well. And that is obviously extremely important, and that just gives me a little bit extra freedom as well. I don't have to be back at a very specific time because I know there's a good friend at home who takes care of things. That sometimes it's difficult for Malcolm to find his way out of a room. Where is the door? So we're starting to say to Webb, where is the door? And ultimately he should be able to open the door as well and say, this way please. He helps interacting with other people. You go out for him with a walk, we always end up talking to somebody, but it is just so much better basically, you know. Just the contact with him, the contact with other people through him, you know, the practical side, you know, there are lots of different facets of it, but it all comes to just enhancing life, you know, and just making it not look quite so bleak. He makes Malcolm smile.